Cannibals. Sick people. I've been tracking him despite my boss' disapproval. Sometimes I feel as though he knows I'm watching. He spends most of his days watching anime and working out. At first I thought he just wants to keep his body in shape until I saw someone at the door. It was my colleague from the academy. He chopped her up with disregards to her remains, casually eating her raw meat. I knew if I am to catch him, I need to learn his habits. He goes out once a day in search of frozen bodies. Sometimes they serve him as extra food or simple support for the wobbly table. One day I hacked into his radio frequency.
Coming for you, you sick bastard.
I hoped that would make him panic, giving me extra opportunity of catching him. All it did was make him even more aggressive, killing lost tourists, hiding from the blizzard. If the meat was particularly good, it would manifest in him dancing. Later he would seal the meal with a piano song for kids, completely oblivious to the fact that he just ate a person a few minutes ago. But something changed that night. He played only one song and went out for additional workout. Perhaps my radio message made him nervous, or perhaps he was planning something else. I knew he was going for a longer journey when I saw him marking his meat. He went to one of his radio towers to find out if I was bluffing or was someone actually coming for him, stabbing the poor people searching for shelter on his way up. I was not the only one tracking him. He managed to overhear a conversation between a police officer and someone from the army.
Don't worry, he won't hurt me. I will wear my headgear protection.
He must have panicked, as I have never seen him in such a hurry before. God damn it, my battery's dying. I managed to track him back the next day, heading out to what appeared to be his backup van. People that desperately search for shelter finally unionized, making it impossible for him to leave the crime scene. It was my turn to get him, until I saw the police officer using that same moment to find the criminal evidence.
My God, he actually ate real meat.
The police officer used standard investigation techniques to find out where the cannibal is hiding.
Stop covering for him. I will find him anyway.
As promised over the radio, he did put a headgear protection on, plus boxing gloves, probably to stay silent. He found a better pair just laying there. I knew something was up. Nobody leaves pink gloves unprotected. I was right. The unification of the shelter people must have worked. He was bad. The police officer did not anticipate that homeless people would do pretty much anything for a bit of shelter. He got overrun. But he did manage to send a message to his ranger friend seconds before his death. She meant business. After all, a female ranger must carry double the balls. She didn't want to get judged by her uniform, only by her skills. To Turkey's satisfaction. Her boxing skills were unmatched, even for the unionized homeless people. She forgot though that it's not a boxing ring and there are plenty of traps on the floor. Her boxing was great, but they found her weakness. Thin legs on slippery snow. They used all their bodies for better grip on the snow, which was something she wasn't prepared for. That meant I was the only one capable of catching the cannibal. Remember this, I'm always watching, and I will capture your ass.